right. Well, we've got our guest here, Mr. Johnson. Great to see you again.
Hey, what's up, Jesse? How you guys doing?
Good. I will let Todd take over. He is the mastermind behind the Brewery Spotlights. Glad to have you back.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So here's the gist. So we had Justin before. He was an awesome guest before, and Justin's in the process of opening his brewery, Nunchucks, in kind of the Linwood Edmonds area. I went there. My wife and I went there on Wednesday for a soft opening. It's a cool little spot. I still think you need to have like a giant fat head of nunchucks on the wall, but we'll talk about it later. But it's a cool little space, and so I'm excited for him, and I'm just looking forward to him to explain his the process and all the little things the things he dealt with, the turtle, in order to get to this point. So Justin, it's all yours.
Okay. Well, cool. So anyway, since I talked to you all last back in January, we've gone further. I quit my day job shortly after that meeting that we had, and was going full time. And then we just rented a place down in Perrinville Plaza here about 2 months ago, and we're opening up tomorrow. And I'm scared to death, but it's going to be awesome. Todd and Maria came in, they checked us out. Jim swung through. So yeah, like I say, we just been working super hard.
Everyone in the neighborhood likes my beer, and I've been mentioning your brewery is a good brewery, and then it's opening up. So now that I know it's opening up tomorrow, I'll start sending people your way.
Well, thanks. Like I say, when we started this, it was just, hey, let's open up a little place so that everyone can get together and have a beer. And in the last 30 days, our website has had 508 new subscribers. And I can't, shaking off people coming and knocking on the doors and calling and emailing and hitting us up on social media. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get crushed this weekend.
That's a good thing.
That's good. Yeah.
Well, it's a great thing if you have enough beer for all of that.
So Justin, can you walk us through a little bit of the process? I mean, just super high level. Like, you found the spot. Are you brewing in there? Are you going to brew in there? Like, what was the process like to go from the backyard out to the formal setting?
Yeah, so we still have our TTB brewer's permit for the backyard here. We've also got our Washington State liquor microbreweries license for the backyard as well. But when I was talking with the liquor officer when we first rented the space, there was a couple different licenses that we could have got. A tavern license, we wouldn't have had to brew there, but it's only 21 and over, and we didn't want that. So we ended up getting a secondary microbreweries license. So now we have 2 microbrewers license, but we have to produce something there, whether it be small batch or seasonal or whatnot. So we ended up getting one of those Brewzillas, because the space that we got, the owners of the building didn't want us to put in a hood vent and everything like that. So we ended up getting a Brewzilla. I just basically told them it's a big coffee pot, and they went for it. And so we've got that in there. We picked up a couple bigger plastic fermenters from Brock up there at Lake Stevens. And so we're just going to start playing with the neighborhood, asking our regulars, hey, what do you want to see? And somebody, a mango habanero or whatever, we'll say, hey, let's try that out. And in a small batch like that, I think that thing holds 15 to 17 gallons. So, we'll just start throwing out, weird, fun recipes and let the neighborhood feel like they're a part of it. And then if we hit something that people like and stuff, well, you can bump it up to the bigger system and go from there.
So what are some of the things that you learned along the way to get to this weekend?
Oh, goodness sakes. I need a lot bigger and better equipment than I have. No, we're definitely going to have to up our game a little bit on our brewing system. I fear that we'll probably be in Portland here in the next month, picking up a couple more fermenters for sure. But other than that, it's just the waiting game. You know, we got dinked around a little bit with the city of Linwood, and then, you know, the Washington State liquor took a little bit longer than we thought it was going to. But other than that, I mean, it was really quite simple.
Wow.
Basically, you started working on it, and 2 months later, you're opening.
Yes,
Yeah,
That's crazy fast.
yeah.
absolutely. Well, we didn't have to do a whole lot of renovation. The place itself was pretty much set up for us. It was an old beauty salon, so it had 4 hair washing stations on the wall, which provided plumbing and sewer and everything for us. It had a great back storage unit that we built a walk-in cooler with a AC unit and a cool bot, and that thing's awesome. If nobody's ever used those, they're pretty sweet. It's been holding at 32 to 37 degrees for the last month and a half. It's a lot less expensive than a traditional walk-in as well.
So in the future, do you have any plans to try and brew there if they allow like a vent hood or any other kind of system besides the little Brewzilla?
Oh, we might
Yeah,
have.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay, so actually, the spot that we're at, right across the parking lot from where we are, is these group of garages, and a classic Corvette place has one of them, and a cabinet maker has one. And I'm actually going to go over there and find the owner of those places and see if one of those bays is available or going to be coming available. And maybe we can, it has concrete floor and everything. So we might actually be able just to brew across the parking lot and get out of the backyard completely.
Wow.
Cool.
So that's our big plan, is to get out of the backyard. I know Jesse has seen the brewery, and Jim and Todd, and you're not putting a 7 or a 10 barrel system in there, that's for sure.
We could always make it bigger, right? Can you do that?
Well,
Your
that would
permit allow-
require permits. The reason we went with this when we started it 2 years ago is we didn't need a permit for 120 square feet or less. But you know, I think when you were here, we still had the 8 tap kegerator in there. That's gone now, and it's actually down built into our bar. So that frees up a space for 2 more big fermenters like we have. So at that point, we'll be able to double our production. And I mean, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but we've accomplished everything that we said we were going to accomplish along the way, and the time frame that we've accomplished it over the last 2 years. And that's everything from getting us built here in the backyard to getting us where we're at tomorrow. So I'm just going to keep plugging away, and you know, my dream is to like I say, the next step is getting out of the backyard and getting a little bit bigger system, and you know, just keep the dream going. It's been a heck of a journey, and I've learned a lot of stuff, and yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Well, congratulations, man. I know we're all excited for you, and we'll definitely swing in this weekend and give you a beer and a high five. How about that?
Yeah, I'd love to see you guys come by, and like I say, if you like sports, we've got sports. But yeah, just come see what we've done to the place. We got a really cool sign out front, everything. It's kind of like we're a real brewery now.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I mean, I know I went by the week before you opened because I wasn't sure when you were opening, and I saw a bunch of cars kind of come into the parking lot, circle, look, and then leave. So I know that there's a lot of people anticipating your opening. So I'm looking forward to it.
I can't tell you how many people have come and knocked on the door and actually walked in when I forgot to lock the door and called me. And like I say, you know, all the response we've got with our website and everything over the last month. And I was at my daughter's softball game tonight, and I fielded about 3 or 4 calls just saying, hey, what time are you open tomorrow, from people I don't even know. So it's definitely going to be busy. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you see me pedaling around next week to a couple of our local breweries around here, picking up beer to hold me over until I get more of mine out of the vats.
That's awesome.
Right. Well, hey, you guys, I really appreciate you having me again. I can't wait to see you all. I've got to run down to the shop actually and put a couple things away, because I think that this week we're just going to do the opening weekend. We're just going to do pints. I'm not going to do growlers, growler fills, or 4-packs. Just, you know, I think that we're going to sell out as it is. So I don't think we need to go that far. We're just going to let people know that growlers and 4-packs are coming soon. But yeah, so I'm sure I'll see you and Marie tomorrow, Todd. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I told you, if you get in the weeds, just let us know.
Oh, well, I'm already in the weeds, so I'm letting you know.
Well, Justin, don't hesitate to reach out to any of us. We're happy to help you out.
Yep.
You got it. All right. Hey, cheers, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for stopping by, bro.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks again for having me. Thank you very much.
And
Take care, everybody.
for